Hello, ho, ho, ho there. Merry Christmas. This is only one Kenobi, only one, and you should be getting this on Christmas morning or Christmas Day 2019. So this is a video that I did the other day, actually, but I want to redo it because there was a lot of nonsense going on in the video, and I unboxed this here. It was just too long. I wanted to make it a bit shorter, so I'm redoing it. There is the packaging. As you know, I did a video the other day of the Naboo Starfighter, the Naboo Starfighter from 1999. The reason I wanted to get this is because it's better than the other one. And it's down here. It's already all pre-unboxed and all of that. And I'm going to also wanted to do a comparison of the two, which I couldn't do that the other day because the other one was in a different building. So now I have both of them together, so I'm going to compare the two vehicles. I've got some good news about this one. This is way better than the other. The reason I bought this one is because of the fact that you can slide the canopy on this one, which I really wanted that to happen because you could do it on the Action Fleet one, the little tiny Action Fleet brand. But the previous one, the cockpit opened sort of like not like it was on the screen, you know, it wasn't screen accurate. So I ended up looking on eBay because I've been going through a massive vehicle haul, as you all know. I've been getting lots of vehicles, and I ended up finding this at auction, and I won it. And it is, I can confirm to you now, it is way better. So as I say, this video will be a little shorter than the other one because I was just testing it out and trying to fit pilots in, and a bit messy. I know some of you enjoy that uncut nature of my channel, but no, I wasn't happy with it, so I just thought I would cut the crap and get on with business. So there it is, right down there, and I've put that R2-D2 in. And it's a full-sized astromech. The other one came with an astromech, just like in the 80s, excuse me, in the 1980s. Luke's X-Wing came with a fitted-in R2, just like this one. It's the other one, by the way. This one has a compartment for an R2 to fit in. But before we go on to the vehicle, I'll just show you the packaging and talk to you about this artwork. This is nice artwork. However, if you consider the year this came out, which was 2012, it makes you wonder, you know, why didn't they put it in the vintage collection? Well, the dates on the back say 2012, maybe 2011. So obviously, I know the Phantom Menace 3D came out in about 2011, I think. And then the whole vintage collection line, there was about 17 figures for the Phantom Menace, came out in 2012. Yeah, long story short, this could have been in the vintage collection, and do you know what? It would have been awesome if it was. Although, having said that, this packaging is very nice, but nothing compares to TVC, to the vintage collection. Nothing is quite as nice as that packaging-wise. When I looked at the texture of the cardboard, I don't know if it's like this across the board with Star Wars packaging, but no, I noticed that the modern vintage collection, I can't comment on the 80s, you see that kind of riveted, ridged layer of the cardboard, basically. That's what the vintage collection packaging or boxes look like. Certainly for Obi-Wan Starfighter anyway, maybe a few others. So, makes you wonder why they didn't decide to put this in the TVC. That would have made it awesome, considering it is a definitive. It's got to be the definitive Naboo Starfighter, this now. They've really upped it and made it better than the other one. So that's what I want to do. I want to compare the two. Couldn't do that when I did my previous video. That is the packaging. I'll go on the back again and just go through these features. Hidden missile launchers, they're really good. Firing torpedo, that's like the other one. Sliding canopy, that's why I bought the damn thing, you know, I wanted that. It did my head in that the other one didn't do it. And as for the R2-D2, now, there's a continuity error in the film of The Phantom Menace with the R2-D2, R2 units, because of the shape of the craft, logically R2-D2 wouldn't be able to fit in there because of the fact that R2-D2 has shoulder joints, and they'd be in the way of the body or the frame of the craft. However, and I've seen a cross sections, I don't know, is it from an image from a cross sections book of this ship, and they have just the head at the top and the body at the bottom, like his head detaches literally in there. However, on this machine here, what they've done is you put R2-D2 in on the side. And the R2 I've decided to put in this one, I'll take him out in a minute, is actually a legit Phantom Menace R2-D2 from 1999. And he sits in there like a glove. That one I just showed you, the vintage collection one, I put him in yesterday. And he's too small almost, but this guy's got 3 legs, so it kind of props him up a little bit taller. So anyway, overall, it's brilliant. And do you know what else I love about this version as opposed to 1999? it has landing gear. The other one didn't have landing gear, and I was quite disturbed by this because it really should, it needs it. So let me show you that now since I've mentioned it. On the base of the craft ship, it's got that at the bottom. It's a support there, and also two come out from here. Can you see? There you go. And it's got subtle weathering on it. The other one from 99 has weathering as well. I'll put them side by side in a minute. That one has this kind of like these drips here. And I don't like ships being too clean, but with regard to these starfighters, they would have been kept clean because they weren't built for mass destruction. They were built for security and, dare I say, parade and pomp and whatever. So they were a small fleet of starfighters for security purposes and, you know, royal, you know, protocol, whatever. So this one is really clean, but not too clean. There is weathering on there. And on the underside, there's some weathering on bits like this where the torpedoes fire. And there's some more, it's better, it's more subtle, the weathering. I've just lost the focus. The weathering on the engines there is a lot better than 1999. Come on, focus. There you go. Can you see that? It'd be great if it could glow. That lovely blue glow these engines make. I love that in the film. That's got a dark yellow to it, but that's quite good, that, because that's the torpedo firer. There's also some subtle markings there too. Can you see that? Like silver touches there just on the tail. The tail, by the way, is better. It's solid. It's not warped. One thing that is warped are these. Please forgive me. I haven't had a chance to see if I, fix them. Boiling water is all you need to use. That would fix them. I'll get R2 out in a minute. And on the underside of it, there's also a nice little bit of weathering right there. The body of the ship says Hasbro SA, and it's dated 2011, so it is a new sculpt, this. They haven't just recycled this. I've not even seen them sat side by side yet, and I wonder if I've got the space to, but I will do it. Show you the difference. Now then, the features are better. You've got on this one these missile, check this out. Oh my God, let me move this camera back a bit. I'm struggling here. Oh bloody hell. Put that under pressure. Check this out. Boom, look at that. And they fire, of course. See what I'm doing there? You see there's that one there, which is on the other one. And then obviously on the other side, you can do the same. It's quite nice, that, a nice feature, that. But this is the most important thing. Check it out. Oh, there's one thing I haven't said. There was a lot of concern. People were worried. One mate of mine in particular, Michael, are you watching, mate? I can confirm pilots fit into this better than the other one. And R2-D2 is there. If I move this around like this, and to get R2 in, you have to open the whole lot. So if I just do this, get R2 out of there. To get the pilot in and the droid goes in sideways on. And look at the cockpit, is vastly superior. Look how comfortable that looks. I haven't put any decals or anything on yet. And this is the vintage collection side of things. You get a little bit of a look at the interior, and you get that with VC stuff. But obviously in the movie I don't remember them doing that, but that's just the behind the scenes thing. What the most important thing about this is that you can do that. My intention is to have this posed like it would be in the hangar bay, open like that. When I say posed, when I display it. But the nice thing is that you can put an R2 unit in of your choice, but he goes into the side. So amazing cross sections. You should be watching this. That's how they could have got around the issue with the shoulder blades. And this one from 99 fits in perfectly. Except he ain't fitting in properly now. Oh, come on. Yeah, there he is. Got it. Watch this. He's in. It's just nice, that, because as you can see, that R2 there is yellowing really badly. He's a proper, like, I don't know if yours is yellow, but mine, I can't say. Mine were on display in a room when I lived away from home. And it would have been in a room with a curtain open. And I don't know if the light was shining on him for 8 years while I was away in London. But he's gone yellow. But it doesn't matter in here. He's covered. So that's awesome. The last thing I'm going to do for you, before I wish you a Merry Christmas, is to get the pilot in there. To get the pilot in, for sake of ease, open the whole canopy, the whole lot like that. Because it's a bit, I know the canopy slides, but it's a bit fiddly fitting him in that small gap. But it's just nice to see that he fits in. I'm going to just put in Rick Ollie from 99, and I've also got the Vintage Collection pilot as well. But he fits in, I can guarantee it. But I'll put Rick Ollie in. We didn't hit it. That little droid did it. Deflector shows up at maximum. I met Ralph Brown in 2007. Have I told you that before? I met him at a Brian Wilson concert. He's a big Beach Boy fan. There he is. Moment of truth, Mike. You ready? Let me just focus for you. Come on. Oh, yeah! Hang on. Oh, yeah, he does fit. See? He's in. Sealed. Signed, sealed, delivered. There he is. Rick Ollie. And, you know, I'm just going to keep it short, but he does fit in fine. But I'd recommend you take the coat off him. Although in the movie, they do get in with their coats, don't they? I'll do a very quick side-by-side, and then we'll say goodbye. I'll keep these open for now, just so you can see the difference between the two. I'm going to open up the landing gear again. I'm so glad this one has landing gear, and it's such a shame the one in 99 doesn't. That's why I went out and bought this. I was about to say, I wasn't happy with the other one. I liked the look of it, but I know it was missing a ton of stuff that they could have included. So that's that one. And then there is this one, the R2. Oh, do you know what? I might put R2 back in here. Excuse me, I'm fannying around here. That's why I redid this video. Now I'm going back down the route of messing around. What the heck? He's in. Wow, the size of the R2s is not too dissimilar. There's not a lot of space here. This is just an ironing board, so I'm going to have to pan, ladies and gentlemen. There is the one from 1999. There's the weathering. It's a bit too distinct, isn't it? It's like it's been done with a felt tip or something. Then there's no blend. You know what I'm saying? But it's nice touches, but they're almost like too oily, too dark. Whereas this one is just got that there. You don't need much more weathering. That just sort of does it. It's nice. There's R2. And there's the R2 with the other one. It's a little bit smaller, but not too much. And then this cockpit opens like that, as you know. Which ain't accurate. That does not happen in the movie. This happens in the movie. Lovely craft, aren't they? Oh, Nubian, eh? That man. Oh. See, look at that dark line there. Sometimes you get dark lines for weathering, like Obi-Wan's Starfighter in the Vintage Collection. It's like really oily kind of streaks all over it. It doesn't quite work. Underneath this, is there any weathering on it? Oh yeah, there is. You see, they've taken the time to do it on the base there. It should say 1998. There you go, you see. That's when they would have been producing it. If it will focus. Lucasfilm. Hasbro. Hasbro took hold of the line in 99. Before that, it was Kenner. For the Power of the Force 2, that was all Kenner. The tail, of course. Now, the tail on this is really whippy. This is 99 still. There he is, you see. The tail fits on the end. But it's just that wobbly bit there is the bit you put on. So it's not much of it. And it's a little bit wobbly. Whereas this one here, 2012, 2011, whatever you want to say, you fit the tail on there. So just not just a little bit behind R2. And that is a one solid piece. So that's good as well. That's better. So overall, 7 out of 10. And not that I ever usually give scores out of 10 on this channel, but out of 9. It would be a 10 out of 8.5. It would be a 9 if it was in a vintage box. And 10 if it had a bit more sort of, I don't know, weathering or something. I don't know what I'm on about. I never do that I never do things out of 10 on my channel. Maybe I should. But no, basically, long story short, that is better. So if you want to go and get yourself a Nubian Starfighter and you want to spend a bit more money or get a better definitive version, you need to buy this one. If you just want to have one that's just nice on display or whatever, you know, that will do you nicely. Plus, I saw that go at auction for £10 recently. I got it for I got it for 20. 20's not a bad price, I suppose. It's not going to break the bank, but annoying. I got it for... I saw it go for a lot less recently, so, you know, it's up to you. So I hope that answers your question, Mike. I know you're watching, and you know, anyone else who's interested in the Nubian Starfighter, welcome to the channel. If you are new around here, hit the like. Oh, excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. Live on the channel, I think I might have broken this one. Have I? I hope not. Oh, no, I don't think I have. Do you know what? That's appalling, that language I just came out with. This is Christmas Day. I used the Lord's name in vain. But it's live, folks. I'm not going to redo it. I think that fits in like that. You see, what I've done is, I'm flying off. And look at that there. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that. I think it's fixed. Oh, I've done it. So things aren't as bad as I thought. There he is. See that there? Brilliant. Sorry about that. It knocked off, and I thought I'd broken it, but it's fine. Everything's fine, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, but the only problem, see, the problem with that one as well here, this one here, no landing gear, so it's rocking. Rubbish. This one here has landing gear, and it can sit nice. Perfect. So maybe if you want to have one hanging from your ceiling, have that one. On fishing wire or whatever. Have that one. Except it's just a bit skew-whiffed at the minute. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas, one and all. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.